We're going to talk about Lindsey Clancy now on this episode of the MC Too Tall Show.
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and save us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about Bill Gates and the mark of the beast and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring. And George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil. Chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk and doubt it, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
Welcome to the MC Too Tall Show. I am your hardcore, fierce, and sexy host that is never gross, MC Too Tall. We're going to talk about Lindsey Clancy. Lindsey Clancy's a 35-year-old woman, a nurse. These people always seem to be nurses. She's 35 years old. She sent her husband out on errands on January 24th, 2023, and then brought their 3 children down to the basement and strangled them to death one by one. She's a monster. She is a monster worse than the one portrayed by Charlize Theron in the movie Monster. And for her to do that to her own children, to do that to any child, is a travesty. But to her own, that makes her a monster. Friends, do not be the victim of a potentially fatal drone attack while on your way to your favorite espresso shop or local supermarket. Find out where all the nearby drones are and see what they see with the A3 drone detector by Zaruba. And you can go to their website and see the A3 and all their other fine products at zaruba.tech. That is zaruba.tech. And you can tell them MC Too Tall sent you. Parents who hurt their own children. Parents who kill their own children. Children put their trust in their parents the most at their young, vulnerable age that they're at. And here comes mommy dragging them down to the basement and killing them, strangling them to death. I don't care what she was on. I don't care what mental illness she was suffering. Some of it may have been on the father for fathering these children with her. I know that the person that I had plans to start a family with, at some point, I realized I could not start a family with that person. And I would have never started a family with that person, even if I was nutso enough to stay with her. And we're not going to get into that. But you got to be smart enough to realize that some of the people you partner with, and this goes for men or women. That's why I say some of the people you partner with are not worthy candidates with whom to start a family. If you choose a man, if you're a woman and you choose a man there can't be a protector and a provider, then either you accept that and never bear his children, or kick him out and find somebody who can be a protector and provider. It's that simple. If you are a man, no matter how steaming hot that babe may be, if you know she's a little nutso and she'll screw up the mind of your children, or do what Lindsey Clancy did, you're probably better off not with that person. Either you accept that you can't start a family with that person and go as a childless couple with that person, or boot them out. It saves a whole lot of trouble. It sure do. It sure do. So, the controversy is there should be sympathy for her because she's a nut job. Well, you gotta backtrack then. Someone's gotta get punished for it. There has to be accountability. Accountability. You gotta have accountability. And pulling the crazy person ripcord is not having accountability. Respect God. Watch out for the Illuminati. Like, follow, share, comment, subscribe. Stay strong. Keep kicking that slang. It's your boy in the building, MC Tutor.